Live Free or Die Hard has John McClane having to protect Matt while while Thomas is controlling the city over cyber terrorism. So the positives on this film are I like the old school McClane hard action paired with the new age computer tech Matt, and their back and forth for how to deal with problems is really cool. Matt has some pretty comedic lines, and he riffs off of McClane very well, so I really like that. I really like their dynamic. It's really fun. The action is very good in the movie. The shootout in Matt's apartment is pretty good. The escape from the helicopter in cop car is pretty cool. And then cars are released into the car tunnel, trying to crash into John's car, so I really like that. And even at the end, when John McClane takes over one of the trucks and then one of the helicopters tries to shoot at him, tries to stop him. I really like that. That's pretty good action. Another positive is this movie makes the villains a bit threatening when they can control technology of an entire city. All the stoplights can be green, so all the cars can crash. Any door can be locked. Any building can be shut down from power. So it makes a new threat for a new age Die Hard film. They can fake the Washington, D.C. being blown up, so they do a lot with that, of the villains being able to control the technology in the movie and in the city. So I really like that. And the last positive is the scope of the danger is good. A whole city can get killed, and maybe even more cities if they actually succeeded in their plan. So I really like that. First movie, the scope of the danger is in one building, which is still good. I enjoy that. But, I mean, like, it's a select few of people. Die Hard 2 actually broadens that scope of, like, a lot of people can die now in a lot of airplanes. And Die Hard with a Vengeance actually has, I think, even a bigger scope of being in New York City. So Die Hard with a Vengeance and Live Free or Die Hard probably have the two biggest scopes in terms of threat for a Die Hard movie. So I do like that they, and especially for this movie, they really make the scope even bigger and even more dangerous. So I really like that. That's it for positives. On to the negatives. I honestly don't think the setting of the movie stands out. It kind of feels like a generic city, unlike the Nakatomi Plaza, the airport, or New York City. Because there's specific things they do with each setting, like the Nakatomi Plaza. Like I said, that's actually a really good setting for an action film. Something over here can be heard down here so that the villains can quickly get to John McClane. The airport, I don't think they do a whole lot with it, but it's interesting for a different setting, and they actually do have one fight on the wing of a plane. And then New York City, they have subways, they have a lot more, they have traffic everywhere on the roads, they have a taxi, so this movie is probably one of the weaker settings of a Die Hard movie. Like this one, and probably even A Good Day to Die Hard. Those two movies are probably the two movies that don't have a good or standout setting for a Die Hard movie. And the other negative for this movie is the moment when Thomas has the gun at McClane on his chest. I think that's extremely stupid, because either way, if John McClane would have, like he does in the movie, he shoots himself, it hits Thomas anyway. So even if you say Thomas shoots that bullet, he would have shot himself anyways. And especially when, like, a minute earlier, he had the gun up to John's head. So it's like, just keep it there, and then you really could have just won. So it's a ridiculous moment. I'd say it's one of the worst moments of the Die Hard franchise. That's something that's like, okay, you kind of had that win right there if you just kept the gun to John's head. And if they did something, if they actually did make John do something to get out of it and then quickly shoot the villain, that would have been cool. But Thomas had John McClane right there. Had a gun to his head. John could have died, so that was a little stupid. But in the end, I actually really liked this movie. Aside from the setting not really standing out, and that one minute of the movie, I think this movie is actually really good. It's fast-paced, the action is really good, the dynamic with the characters is really good, so I really enjoy Live Free. I really enjoy Live Free or Die Hard, so I really like this movie. Thanks for watching.